So before I start, I would like to give a shout out to these answers by Asbury from Stack Overflow. The whole idea stems from this answer, and basically the trick here is to do a customized view. This edge stack here, it got like a three buttons in this edge stack to cover above the original tab view. And what we really need to work on is to make the original tab bar to disappear. I'll attach the link to this questions and answer in the description box below. You can always check back to this original post. So back to the code. I already have a tab view with two tabs. And the things that I like about the tab view from SwiftUI is actually how they can let you or remember this scrolling positions when you switch between two tabs. So for example, I'm now at the bottom of this view. When I switch to another page, I go back and see I'm still at the bottom. It's gonna take us a lot of code if we want to do a customized view. Of course, we can do like a tab bar and then this customized view. But if we switch between, the view kind of just refresh itself. Okay, so now let us go straight into the code. Now I have this tab view code here, and what we need to do is to embed it with a Z stack. So here, Z stack. So above this tab view, we need to have this tab bar. In the old fashioned, we're gonna do it in the horizontal way. Of course, you can do whatever you want, depending on the design. And now we will first have the first button. Oh, actually, I got a custom tab bar item here. So it's actually a button with the image. In a lot of situations, people want to have a really distinct design for the tab item in the middle. But here to make it easy, simple, I'll just use this. So this is a custom tab bar item. Sorry. Well, okay, this is kind of not working today. And I need to take first the image name. So I'm using the original system image from SwiftUI, the Xcode. And I already have one here, heart.feel. I'll just use it. And the selection here, it's the variables that actually record the tab view, like which tab is at right now. So we need this one to make changes and control the tabs. And then we need the position or the tab index of this particular tab that this button is gonna relate it to. And the second one is message.fill, and let's see. And the tab index is 1. And refreshed a bit. Now you can see that I can use this edge stacks, the buttons inside these edge stacks to control the tab view, because I've have these selections passed down here, and also the tab index here. The code, every time I click this button, the selected tab will be this particular tab with the tab index. Now the problem left to us is to make this original tab bar to disappear. And actually in this questions, in this answer here there's not much to say about it. And actually a simple way with just few lines of code to do it is just here on up here. When this tab bar up here, we are gonna set something to make it look transparent. So please be aware that the tab bar, they don't just go away themselves, and we need to set, oh sorry, forgot that. We need to set something here to make it gone. And we still have the image. We're gonna change it to something like text. And now we got one button done. Next one. Voila, we have our two original made by us button. And to make this Z stack, to make the order clear, we're gonna set the Z index to 0 and Z index to 1. So by this way, the edge stack is gonna be always on the top. Well, now to make it look a bit prettier, we can set things like, for example, we want this to have a shape. I'm gonna just put it inside a VStack so we can do a bit more work with that. And we can have the edge stack to have a frame to the width I think 200 would be enough, and then the height is gonna be 60, and then the background, give it a try to maybe red. Now to make it a bit, so I've set the alignment. Please be careful. We need to set the alignment to all the button because the tab bar, depending on your design, of course, but usually we'll have the tab bar at the bottom, so we can set this alignment to the bottom. And here it is. We can also do a corner radius, like maybe a 20 or 30. Yeah. You can see that now we have this customize. Okay, this red is kind of killing it, but we need to make it more, a bit more natural here. We can do this 0.5. Okay, this is almost gone, and now we are having this customized tab bar. And you can do just with this method, you can do whatever you want. You can change a particular item's design, and you can make it disappear and use code to make it appear somehow with an if or something. Yeah, so that's the solution. And I would like to invite you guys to try this method and let me know if actually there would be any bugs with this method, because again, I'm just using a very simple illustration here. I only have this very plain rectangular and there's no navigation link. I'm not sure, but until now I haven't encountered any problems, but I'm not sure if there would be any problems. So if there is any, please leave a comments down below so we can maybe look at that together and solve it. And yeah, that's all.